Welcome and welcome back to the Webby O'Neill channel. Thanks for joining us for another video. In today's video, it's transfer talk. Kim Min-Jae, Rasmus Højlund, who we're going to get onto later on in the video, so stay tuned for that one. Kim Min-Jae, reports coming out from Naples is that he's set to complete his military service in South Korea before making a €60 million transfer to Manchester United, and the release clause has already been triggered. First of all, let's get stuck into Kim Min-Jae.
Early deal there being done, fantastic news. Get a centre half, got a centre half going out with Maguire. Lindelof, he'll be given an 1 year extension, but to have him here, young lad, absolutely delighted. It's early work has been done on transfers, second one, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Kim Min-Jae, I've looked at his passing stats, his tackle success rate, really good. But what do you think he's going to give to that Manchester United starting 11?
Well, he's just going to give the confidence there as like a class player. The football he's played at Naples shows you what he's capable of. All the reports, everything. A big upgrade, to be perfectly honest with you, on Maguire. An upgrade on Lindelof as well. He will be fighting for that centre-half spot between Varane and Martinez. And I just can't wait. Great addition. But I think the kid might not get a place straight away. Let's see how Varane shapes up, his fitness over the summer. But, hey, I'm absolutely made up. This club seems to be doing the work, and John Murtough and his staff have been out there and still out there looking for more additions for Man United. So the early work been done. I don't see how anyone can complain, really.
Yeah, no, listen, Rafael Varane I still think is a Rolls Royce of a defender, but with Kim Min-Jae, you can understand why Ten Hag's targeted him and wants to bring him to Manchester United. Yeah. You're looking at his passing stats. We all know Ten Hag likes to build up from the back.
Yes.
You know, his tackle success rate, it's all there for a quality defender to make it in the Premier League. And the clips that I have seen of him, don't get me wrong, with clips on YouTube, they can either go to whatever agenda you want, a positive or a negative, but a lot of the clips that I've seen, he looks really good in bringing that ball out from the back with the ball at his feet as well.
Yeah, look. Well, the stats just speak for themselves. And at the end of the day, the meetings have all been done. I can't see this going wrong. In July, I think we get him. I think he's got 3 weeks military training, just the same as what Son had when he was at Tottenham, because they get a special release because of the job what they're doing. So absolutely great. If he was not a footballer, he'd be signed up for 3 years. But July is when it's expected, and July can't come quick enough for me. We'll be going on the America tour. Can't wait.
Yeah, just with Kim Min-Jae, you know, it looks a very, very strong report that's coming out from Naples, and a lot of the other media outlets there are reporting on the same thing. But with him coming in at Manchester United, you've got Martinez there, Varane, Kim Min-Jae. Now, it does look like Maguire is going to leave this summer, but one person I hope does stay is Victor Lindelof. I think when Martinez has been out towards the end of last season, I thought Victor Lindelof stepped up in my eyes.
Yeah, Lindelof's improved. You can see that. Some of his stats of passing have actually been excellent when he's been given the chance to play. Solid, dependable, and I really like him. I think Lindelof's improved. So having 4 centre-halves there, it'll be excellent for United. I don't see any problems. The experiment with Shaw going in there was a necessity, so he can concentrate on being a left-back, barring injuries. But we've always got him there to come in.
With you saying with Luke Shaw, though, I still believe, you know, if Martinez does need some rotation and needs to take a breather or you know, unfortunately is out injured, I still believe the way Erik Ten Hag sets his team up in terms of balance and positioning, you'd always like to have that left footer on the left side of defence. So
no, listen, you've always got to have that. That's what Erik Ten Hag demands of his players, versatility. And the thing is, Martinez, if he is injured again or he's not firing on all cylinders straight away, he's there to do it, Luke Shaw. So, hey, it's all good. And like I've said many times, you have to get it right at the back first before you can even think of winning a game. Stop the goals. United have been half decent at it, but then sometimes they've let themselves down. Injuries to Martinez, I think, affected Man United, to be honest with you, and it affected the team spirit on the pitch because he was there, but he'll be back. But Kim Min-Jae, give him a little bit of time, I think, when he comes in the summer. Few games here and there, and then let's hope he kicks on. That's what I want to see. I want him to kick on nice and slowly, build up to it, and away we go.
Yeah, looks really good there. Competition for places in them 2 areas. Done it with having Varane, Martinez, Kim Min-Jae. Fingers crossed that all goes through. And Lindelof for me, that looks quality in there, and we need that now going through the spine of the team into midfield and in up front.
Well, you want competition in all places. We keep saying that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's there. So there is no problem at the back. There's competition in places for full-backs. Now we want competition in places for the goalkeeper, and then you've just got a full set. So I can't see us not getting another goalkeeper, to be honest, and then it will be a full set. We move on.
Yeah, it looks like Dean Henderson, we've just touching on that, he's going to be leaving to make his deal permanent at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
And I do hope, I do hope that Erik ten Hag goes out and gets a goalkeeper this summer to challenge for that number one spot, or at least be our number one goalkeeper, because if you've got defenders in the front who can actually pass the ball out, like your Martinez, your Varane, and this Kim Min-Jae and Lindelof, you know, you need the goalkeeper there as well to build it up from the back. Your defenders are your attackers are your defenders these days.
It's imperative that he goes and gets a goalkeeper what can play football, and in my view, he's got to go and get one of the top 5 goalkeepers in the world. Yeah. Simple as, and then rock solid, and then hopefully get the attackers and get another midfield player. But all's good at the moment, and I'm made up.
Yeah, and a lot of reports out there on the goalkeepers. Diogo Costa from Porto. Not seen too much of him apart from Champions League games, to be perfectly honest. But any of you out there who have spent a lot more time in depth looking at him, let us know what you think about him in the comments below. Rasmus Højlund.
Yes.
I mean, there's lots being talked about this kid, about the potential that he's got. He's only 20 years old. I've got an absolute brilliant piece that I found on the internet a couple of days ago on Opta Analysis. I'll link it in the description below. I mean, it's a real in-depth article about where he plays, his link-up, where he scores his goals, his touches in and around the area. I mean, there's lots of information in there that you'll find key to getting a good idea of what this player's like.
Well, listen, the young lad there, he scored goals. He scored goals international for Denmark. It's exactly what we want, a young lad. We want him there for a few years. What we need with him is another striker alongside him to bring him along. This is a tough league, totally different what he's used to, but he likes scoring goals. And there's one thing about him, he's a Manchester United fan, and he wants to come here. The reports I've seen, Murto has had conversations with Atalanta and with his reps, so things seem to be developing there, and let's hope we get him, because it's a striker we need, and I like him. Big, tall, strong lad.
Yeah, £40 million fee. That looks like the price tag that's been put on him from Atalanta. And I've seen other reports, don't get me wrong, you can take him with a pinch of salt, but as though like he's our top transfer target in that position. Now, for me, young lad, 20 years old, for that to be your top target in that position.
I don't know whether it's the top target. Yes, there's reports that he's the top target. I think he is a target. I think he's a long-term target, to be honest with you, especially with his age, but not the number one target. We need 2 strikers. This young lad, if he comes, will want someone with the experience, and like we've been saying, someone with the experience, and if it's Kane or someone like that, then so be it. But he's not going to go up there on his own, because he'll just be like a lost soul. One striker, not good enough. We need 2.
Yeah, I totally agree. Harry Kane, for me, fits the bill if you're bringing in a younger striker like Hojlund. But let's wait and see what develops in there. You know, possibly with reports the other night that Erik ten Hag's also looking for a left-sided forward. Marcus Rashford might find himself up there next season in the centre forward role, but who knows? Let's wait and see how that develops. Yeah. Anything to add on the video before we go?
No, I'm just pleased that Man United seem to be getting into gear and acting like a big club. That's how it seems at the moment. All the reports there, John Murto and his team are actually, well, getting a release clause activated, things like that. He's got now the Mason Mount deal, and there's a bit of haggling to be done there, but all seems good in the Man United camp at the moment. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, with Mason Mount, just touching on that, £70 million. I'm not one really to be too fussed on transfer fees, to be honest with you. As long as it's the player that ten Hag wants and it's going to improve the starting 11.
Yeah.
But Chelsea, by all reports, seem to be digging the heels in that they won't be accepting any less than 70 million for Mount.
Yeah, it's called negotiations, and at the end of the day, that's what it is, and the buying club just have to put up with all this noise. Negotiations, it'll get worked out.
Yeah, 1 year left though on his deal.
Not bothered about it. It's coming to Man United. That's it.
Okay, wrap it up there then. Thought I'd do a quick overview today on the latest Manchester United news, specifically the transfer news. Let us know all your thoughts and opinions and what you've seen as well. Give us a help out as well in what you've seen on Kim Min-Jae, Rasmus Højlund, and your thoughts on Mason Mount. any other players out there as well you've seen, get it all in the comments below. Before we do go though as well, we've announced the winners of last week's competition of the signed memorabilia. Anyone who took part in that video and you made your comments in the video, just check your notifications on your comments on YouTube, and we have replied to you on there, so you can just get in touch with us and we'll sort out the details from there. And well done to everyone who got involved, and especially the winners of it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Smash a like, subscribe if you like our content, and press that notification, because we will be back on Wednesday with another video.
Thank you.